play clock never got below 15. Is that kind of the objective?
I don't think we have an objective of when to snap the ball, but we're not huddling, and so we got plenty of time to do whatever we need to do before the snap. It really, instead of breaking the huddle with 15 and you're rushed up at the ball, you can sit there, you take your time, everybody can relax, we get rolling.
Okay. So how'd it go for the first week?
I thought it was pretty good. A lot of competition, a lot of energy. Nobody wants to have a year like we did last year, and that's kind of fueling everybody. You know what I mean? That's a big motivator, and it's easy to use that as a motivator. And so everybody's getting after it.
You guys definitely look more confident.
Oh yeah, I think everybody. There's a huge jump from the first year to the second year, just from, like you said, knowing what to do and just being comfortable. You know what I mean? It's not the first time you hear these calls, not the first time you see these looks, and so it really helps everybody along.
What have you seen from the offensive line so far? Obviously, they're quite bigger from last year. I mean, what have you seen from them so far from year one to year two, obviously?
As far as getting, bigger and stronger, of course, that helps tremendously. But just like I said, just hearing the calls and seeing the looks all over again, you can't coach experience. That's one thing that coaches can't teach you. And that's a big deal. They've seen it all, and they can really get after it now.
You and Mike have built a pretty close bond. With this competition and everything, how helpful is that to be so close?
Me and I love Mike to death. And we're close, and at the same time, this is a competition. Only one quarterback can play, and you got to differentiate from being on the grass and being in an apartment or hanging out. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's a competition, and he knows that. I know that, and I love competition, so it's gonna be fun.
What was your take on the whole Matt Floyd situation when he was leaving to sign a transfer?
I've been in those shoes before. You know what I mean? It's not fun, but if that's what he thinks is best for him, then more power to him. That's the way it goes. It's not anyone else's decision but his. So,
how much weight did you put on, and how did you put it on?
I put I'm in between 215, 220 now. Try not to get above 220, and I think really just working hard in the weight room and then eating right, not necessarily dieting, but just eating right, eating lots of protein, lots of steak, blah blah blah, and staying away from the bad stuff, candy, ice cream, whatever, just eating right.
So how much did you gain? If you're about 220 now,
I played last year around 205.
Really?
Played last year around 205, so I'm 12, 15 pounds.
You got a coordinator now who worked with Colin Kaepernick, who you like to run, like he likes to run. Got to feel good about it.
If he wants to do that stuff, I certainly can do that stuff. You know what I mean? That really, I think if that's what he wants to do, then we'll do it. I'm doing whatever they ask me to do. If that means standing in the pocket and never moving, that's fine. If that means running the option, that's fine.